ignition on, engine fires, camera set, spinning tires. Where are we heading today? Tune in with me and have your say. Driving live, I'm alive, heading through the countryside. Hang with me from mountain to sea. I'll show you where you'd rather be. Driving my car, bring you along, having a chat, a laugh and a song, having such fun, but soon we are done. It won't be long when we'll be at it again. Driving light, I'm alive, heading through the countryside. Hang with me from mountain to sea. I'll show you where you'd rather be. Driving live, I'm alive, heading through the countryside. Hang with me from mountain to sea. I'll show you where you'd rather be. Driving live.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello, there's the camera. It has taken forever to get on this stream today, I'll tell you. I've been on the phone most of the day, which has been a good thing. It's been productive, some family stuff, my mate's birthday, and yeah, it's been good. But we are now here, so give me a 5x5. I need to see that Gertrude is in my ear. I've got the earbuds in. So I know Malachi, you're there, buddy. Thank you. Welcome to the workshop. We're going to try and fix this water pump today. So let's give that a go. I've got a new water pump. Let's go check it out. Oh, crap. Hey, Jacob. Oh, Jacob, 5x5? Yeah, beautiful. Awesome. All right, so the first thing I have to do is move this Lexus out of the way. So I haven't started this car for a little while. It's had a flat battery, which is a bit crap. But, oh, yeah, I'm not sure it's going to start. Let's see. The battery charger's reading that there's a bit of a issue. Yep. That's not good. Right. We can push it forward, which is the main thing I need to do. Neutral. Cool. So I can push it forward. How about I push it instead of try and pull it? Oh, I've really got to clean this workshop up. If I push it too far, it'll go out the door and down the driveway, so not too far. All right, that's probably enough space. As you'll see, not that many people have seen the back of the Lexus, but that boot's not the original boot. The original boot lid's there, I've changed it over because this boot lid's supposed to have a rear spoiler, and there's a whole bunch of holes on the top of the boot lid, which I've had covered up with tape. And I do want to get an original spoiler for that and put that on there. I'm just going to make sure everything's working well. And there we go. I'm going to put a big wing on that boot lid. So that boot lid's got no holes in it, which is good because we don't want any holes. So I can drill my own new holes in it. And then once it's all done and there's a new big wing on the back of that one, we'll get that boot lid painted black. I've also got another back bumper bar, because that bumper bar is a bit damaged. I've got another bumper bar, which is also black, but a different black. So I'm going to have to do a swap them over as well. So anyway, let's see what's in the box. Let's check out what's in the box. So, the unboxing. So there's 2 gaskets in there. I only need one of them. And I can see which one. So that's okay. And here's what we've been looking for. The water pump. Let's it was black in the picture. That's not black. Interesting. Interesting. It looks right. It's different. Different, but the same, if you know what I mean. It looks like it's all going to bolt up and everything. It does have this. Which so does the other one, but the other one is blocked. It's got a plug in it. Right, that makes sense. So I'm going to have to plug that up. It's got 2 plugs in it. It's got a plug on that one as well. So I can't see. I will pull, actually that'll be the first thing I do. I'm going to pull the, leave that there, that's not in the way. Maybe it is. Let's put it down here for now. Let's get an Allen key, and I need to disconnect the thermostat wire. There we go. That's out of the way. Right, now let's get an Allen key and then see if I can pull those plugs out. Is it this one? Nope, the one, next one down. That's 8mm. I need a 6mm. Where's the 6mm? Is that the one is that the one that went missing last time? This could be 6. Definitely is. Definitely is. All right. Here's some tools. All right, let's see if this will reach down. Oh, that one's bigger. Interesting. Interesting. It It looks like I might have to take this top radiator hose off. And you know what? That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's check the, am I the only person watching the stream? Interesting. Oh, that's all right. I will hear what's going on later. Right, so big screwdriver. Put it back over here. Yeah. I don't think the battery on the Lexus is still under warranty, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get it started though. I'm gonna have to. I've got a pack, a power pack gizmo jump startery thing, so I will give that a crack later. This radiator hose feels so good. Feels new. Although the clamp holding it on is struggling. There we go. Normally they're supposed to stay in one piece, but all right, how much is going to dribble out of this? Nothing. All right, let's try this. Oh, that's not good. All right, that's not going to work. I'm going to need a different Allen key. Not that one, too small. If only I could find the actual Allen key from that kit. Right, what's else is that? So maybe it's 7mm. Is that a thing? Must be, maybe. What size is that? So 6. What size is this one? It says 732. Well, I mean, there's a chance that it's Imperial. Hey, who knows with these old cars? G'day, Coops. How are you, mate? What's going on? Oh, it's a chill out day before the last day of the year afternoon. That's what it is. That's what it is. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. Might be something in here. Ooh. Ooh. This is, I don't even know what car this come in. There's just a bunch of tools in the back of a car. Look. In one of the cars that I've bought in the last 12 months, it's a pencil case with tools. I mean, do you get paid more for working, Coops, at this time of year? I'd like to think you get paid double time and a half, stuff like that. I mean, the airport's not going to stop, just, you know. All right, that fits. Going to need, what am I going to use to crack this? Oh, there we go. Right tool for the right job. Should be all right now. Fingers crossed that this plug will fit the new pump. Be devastating if it's not, if it doesn't. Plus I also have to take that spigot out of the other one. I'm hoping it's screwed in like this is, and that it's just a simple screw. That is true. New Year's Eve isn't a public holiday, is it? There we go, that's one out. I think I need a bigger Allen key to get the other one out. Definitely a bigger one. What's bigger than that one? Oh, no, that's okay, that's supposed to be there. I'm just going to assume that these holes are for the heater hoses, which this car doesn't have a heater. There's no heater hoses. No, this car was an air-conditioned car too, back in 1980, but not anymore. Mind you, this car back in 1980 rolled off the Ford assembly plant as a six-cylinder automatic too, I think. Well, it might have been a manual, but it was definitely a 6. All right. What size is this one? 10? It says 8. Could be right. Ooh, 8 could be right. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that fits. Ooh, that's good. Positive seating. All right. All right, that's nice. All right, team, that is that's the other one. There you go. So let's have a look, hey? So the big one, yeah, look at that. So that's off the old one. That'll fit in the new one. I'll put a bit of... Now, the thing is, this one looks as big as this one, and this one's not as big. So I might need another one of those ones. I'm not confident in taking this off and being able to have anything to replace it. So I might leave that on there and get a cap, put a cap on it. Alrighty then, where was that? So now I have to undo all, was it 11 bolts? I have to undo all 11 bolts again. All those bolts that I did up last week, or the week before, whenever it was that we were last working on it. Get rid of this one. All right. I also do need to take the lower radiator hose off again. Where's my, just in case it dribbles. I think I'll put it up the back. There it is, just in case it gets a bit wet. I'll get the gizmo. I think this holds up to about 10 litres. All right, that's under there. Unfortunately, this is gonna probably waste a bunch of new coolant. Oh, what a shame. Here it comes. Oh. Might quickly wash my hands. If you've watched me work in the workshop before. Yes. Can you say Chinese work boots anymore, or is that deemed hate speech? I'm just asking the question. You know, world's getting a bit touchy-feely. I still refer to it as such. Oh. Now I've got slippery toes. Slippery toes. There we go. I've also got an absorbent mat under there that's caught a lot of the coolant. Oh, look at that, brand new coolant. Ugh, such a waste. Yeah. Me too, mate. Me too. Political correctness and me are not friends. I've got a catch can over here. Oh, yeah. It could be tighter. I wonder if that's ever hitting when I'm driving. Sometimes I hear some bumping. I might try and tighten that up somehow. That'd be kind of crazy if that. Nah, it's not that. It's suspension. It's a little bit of. There's a bit of a sound that comes from the suspension. Just nothing crazy. Just some knocking sound, but it is what it is. It's kind of hard suspension. Is that 7 or 8? That's probably 8. 8mm. 7, 6. Where's the 8? You know where the 8mm is? Right next to the 10mm. I'm sure most of you know what that means. Well, what size is that? I cannot read what that is. Is it Chinese? Oh, it's India. It's India, made in India, but it's the right size. Maybe it's in the Indian language, the number 8 looks different, but it's definitely an 8. I've never taken the lower radiator hose off of the water pump before. Look, that's been on there for a while too, because the grub screws come all the way out. Same as the top radiator hose before the clamp is moved. There we go. Now the clamp's off. There we go. Put them back in so we don't lose them. It's in that one. That's in this one. Yes, I am wearing the Chinese safety boots. Yeah, the 10mm, they're a rare breed. Is that what you said? I don't think they're rare. I just think the Bermuda Triangle, I don't think people have talked about the Bermuda Triangle for a while. Back when I was growing up, the Bermuda Triangle was big. Like people were talking about it all the time. Honestly, I can't say honestly. I dishonestly think that that's where all the 10 mils are, in the Bermuda Triangle. Come on. Play nice, or I'm going to replace you. Oh. Okay, got it. Got it. I get it. I got it. All right, so it's the day before New Year's Eve. There we go. Did you say the Yeti? We say Yowie here. We have a Yowie up here, mate. The Yowie. But I do get the Yeti, yes. Although, isn't the Yeti in your lunchbox? Isn't that where you find your Yeti? In your lunchbox. That's right. Oh, I'm going to take this lower hose off, aren't I? Twisty twist. A little bit more coolant left in the hose. Could probably leave that down there on the mat. All right, now I can start undoing the 11 bolts. I'll start with the alternator. I had them torqued up as well. I got my little torque wrench. I think my torque wrench is still set to the same setting, so that's cool. Do I have a bit of cardboard around here? I might do the old cardboard trick today. Is there any cricket on today? There was supposed to be. There was supposed to be cricket. Isn't the Boxing Day test supposed to still be going? Finished like 2 days ago. Finished after 2 days. Crazy. Crazy. And we lost it this time. How's that? What was it? 20 wickets in the first day and 20 wickets in the second day. I mean, it didn't even play right out to the end of the second day, did it? Oh, crazy. I think I'll go around and crack them all. Oh, crap, that's right. I need to get that out of the way. There it is. And at least I can take this off. It didn't cost a lot of money for the... and I'm gonna loosen that alternator bracket off too. Was it this one? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's not even that tight, let's be honest. Hey, Pickle. Hey, buddy. I kind of already know how your day's been. But, yeah. I was going to start this stream about 3 hours ago. But I was too busy talking to cool people. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, I can get that, put that over there, get that out of the way. All right, so all of the brackets for the alternator are out of the way. So that's a good thing. Yeah, Junior. Whereabouts are you? Are you still at the Gold Coast, Junior? Near Coomera or somewhere near there. All right, so that's 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 bolts so far. There's a couple. There's that one that was hard to see, and there's one more that's hard to see, so I'll get them off. And there's one at the top that, I don't know if it's stripped or not. I could probably undo it with my hand. I might need a longer bolt and put a nut on the end of it. All right, that one can go there. Now, there was one underneath somewhere I couldn't see. There it is. There it is. Camera. There we go. Yep, I found the one that I can't see. So I'll get rid of that one. Ginger dip. Woo! What are you doing up still? Are you, hope you're still not waiting for Santa Claus. I'll clean the, clean it later. Sunny coast tomorrow. For New Year's Eve. That sounds fun, Pickle. That sounds fun. All right, I've got 5 bolts out. I should have 6 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see them all. All right, let's just crack them all. Oh, see that top one? It's barely even tight. There, that's out. Yeah, I think it's been de-threaded on the back side. I might end up putting a nut. I might have to get a longer bolt. Well, Ginger Dip, it's always good if you can have a sleep in. I've not been able to sleep in lately. I've been able to, well, I have to wake up and sort the cat out. But then if I don't have anything else on, I can at least rest up for a little bit. But I got a text message at like 8 o'clock this morning to say that this part had arrived at the parts store. Our parts store is called Rebco. Rebco. Yeah. Right. I'm just noticing the lengths of the bolts. So there's long, medium, and short. The top one was a short bolt. These ones are all medium, and the 2 alternator bolts were long bolts. Well, there was that one thing I did remember. I'm going to release my 2026 driving guide to not being a moron. Yeah. Well, the cat gets up kind of early too. All right, these ones might be longer as well. So I have to give my diabetic cat an injection at 6:30 in the morning, so that's why I'm up that early. But, like I said, if I don't have much else on, I can sort of just hang out with her. I'll lie on the couch, she'll come have a snuggle, make sure she's okay, drinking water, doing all the right stuff. All right, are they the same as those? They look like it, yep. And these are the long bolts that go through either side of the actual spigot. All right, that should be all bolts. Good work, Grandma. Good stuff. Oh, well, hey, look, whilst you're awake, no problem falling asleep I fall asleep to Bobby's channel. Sometimes I'll put it on at night, like 11 o'clock at night here. He'll just be starting a stream. And I'll fall asleep, and I was telling Dylan, Dill Pickle, if you haven't worked out his name yet, I was telling Dill Pickle earlier that a few streams ago, I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning because everyone was talking about me on Bobby's stream. So that was quite funny. All right, double check that I've got all of the bolts out. All right, now I did put a good amount of RTV on this when I reinstalled this. So that's probably the only thing that's holding it in place. Although there's water leaking out. Yeah, there's water leaking out. All right, let's see if I can. Oof. Wow. Yeah, I don't fall asleep with Bobby's channel because he's boring. It's definitely because I'm tired. So I totally get it. Nobody's thinking you're bored, Ginger Dip. Not me. I did just notice my distributor. Ginger Dip, thank you, I appreciate it. Do you know, it means a lot. It means so much to hear things like that. Because it's hard to know, like, people they just do what they do. And then if other people like it and want to come along for the ride, well then that's awesome. Obviously we got to try and, there's so much coolant on the floor here now. I'm walking around in it. We do want to try and make it as friendly and fun for everybody. I'm just trying to work out why my dizzy just spun. It's loose. I might have to, all right, yeah, it was loose. It's a bit tighter now, but I'm going to have to, when I fire it up, I might have to check the timing at some stage. It's a good question, Junior. When slash where? When is your invite to the shop? I don't invite people over here very much. Not because I don't like people. All right. Oh, Pickle's been here before, long time ago. Is that all? Is it 11 or 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. Or was it? Now I'm trying to remember. Have I missed a bolt? Have I missed a bolt? I might have just, I don't know that I've missed one. Have I missed? Oh, you know what? I could look at the new one. So there's that one, that one. I am looking at the new one, brother. I am looking at the new one. So 1, 2. Thanks, Ginger Dip. You have a good night. Get some sleep, and enjoy the rest of the year. I think my headphones have stopped. Yep. Oh no. Oh. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. The wrong part's coming apart. All right, that's... You know what? I think I'll put a good amount of red RTV on it last time, and the thing is just stuck. That's what I think. And I'm so right, because there it is. It was just the RTV and the new gasket, which is now a very old gasket. Oof. All right, got to clean that up a little bit. Anyway, see out with the old one. I tell you that. Oh, okay. So the old one's feels like cast alloy, and the new one's like cast steel. The new one's heavy. Hopefully that won't be an issue. There we go. Clean the surface up. Get rid of the new old gasket. The gasket that has been new for a week and is already old. Well, it looks like I did a decent job of putting the new one on there. Just have to do it again. Anyway, I wonder where Cal 6 is. I'm going to have to wash my hands and work out why my earbuds stopped working. Maybe they're flat. They were fully charged, but maybe they only last about an hour. Put them back on the charger. All right. Oh, look at all this coolant. It's terrible. Oh, look at all these rags that I'm going to have to put on the ground to soak it up. Sorry, not sorry, Junior. As long as my microphone that's on my chest, on my neck, still working. I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be back. Look, even if only 2 people are watching. Well, maybe these ones in my ears only last 45 minutes. I've got these white ones. I've got some black ones somewhere too, but I can't find them. I'm sure I put them on a charger somewhere and now they're somewhere else. All right, clean my hands so I can look at some computer stuff. Oh, how about some water? Need some water. Fridge, water. Got some creaming soda here. Let's get these things out of my ears. All right, roll them back in. I've got to duck under this cable that plugs the camera in. Not knock over everything. All right, I didn't quite hear what. It's Toowoomba. 45 minutes, yeah, but it happens. Oh, 6 people, yeah. Yep, 6 people at the moment. Hey, look, if 6 people watch 1 hour, then that's an extra 6 hours on the channel. I've been averaging about, for the streams at the moment, I've been averaging about 40 hours for like a 3-hour stream. I'm getting about 40 hours of valid watched hours. So it's just maths, isn't it? It's just maths. It's got to keep doing it. Obviously, I want my streams like Bobby's would. Oh, Sardi, how are you, buddy? Were you over on Dean Stalkers? All right, I'm gonna try and dry all this up. Feels like coolant. Coolant's quite slippery. Need to make sure the mating surfaces are in good condition. Nice and dry, get all this crap off. Dean was on an hour or so ago at Archerfield. So always interesting to look at the stuff from the light airports, the aerodromes. Right, okay, that should be okay. I can use that one for down here now too. It's wet enough. At least everyone's watching Sardi's spelling and not calling him Sardine. Actually, I was privileged to your first name yesterday, Sardi. It did come up because you were very generous on yesterday's stream and your whole name came up and I was like, that's interesting. So I feel slightly privileged. I only need mentioning if it's not for me to mention. Is that's going to be cool. As in, okay, Sardi, does that mean Mitch is going to Jandakot? Sorry, does that mean Dean's going to Perth? Or are they going to do one like a dual stream from 2 airports? You probably said it the right way, I just missed it. All right, I'm going to get another dry rag and dry this surface right up. Ah, beautiful. I got it right. All right. Stash of brand new, dry, clean. Yeah, that's cool. Just one of them has to get up slightly earlier than the other. By 2 hours. All right. Eight peeps. That's cool. It all adds up, Pickle. It all adds up. Let me just double check you guys can't hear an echo. Actually, can you guys hear Gertrude talking? because she's talking out loud on the laptop now. I guess you could probably hear her through my microphone, but faint. That's...
Said SARGE all good main tag is my nickname. Mitch uses my first name on stream, but TBH throughout life. Many call me Sardy.
Oh, mate, you're Sardy to me. You're Sardy to me, mate. All right, so that...
Said no, we can't.
Oh, okay. I reckon if I moved up closer, here.
Said no props if you use either.
If I stand here close to my laptop, you'll probably hear her. Let me see. I just need to be careful because I've got coolant on my hands now. So,
Dill pickle. Said wait, I can kinda.
yeah, you'll be able to kinda. Anyway, that's okay. All right, so let's have a look at the new and the old.
Dill pickle. Said when you with the hood, we can hear it a tiny bit.
A little bit. All right, everything looks the same. Everything looks right.
Sardy. Said sorry, 2 streams together on 1 stream, 2 states, same time, dummy.
Yeah, I'll be keen. I'll watch that. I'll watch that.
Said you have Twitch Sarge.
I have what? What have I done?
Dill pickle. Said can T wait to see your driving list tomorrow.
No, I don't have Twitch. Twitch is for gamers. No Twitch for me. All right, so we got 2 gaskets. Let's hold them up and have a look at both of them. So let's hold them in the same orientation.
JNR. Said g'day Jacob, how are you mate?
So you can use either one.
It may be Thursday.
Could use either one. This is similar to the gasket that I got brand new the other week, but this is the one that matches the pump. I'll show you.
Jamar. Said g'day JNR Rue brother.
As you can see, that matches the pump. So that's the one we're going to use.
JNR. Said all good here, Jacob.
All right, it's going to wash my hands again. It's just all this coolant's very slimy. But I'm over at the sink washing my hands now. I'm assuming you guys can still hear me.
351 after the pump is on.
Oh. So I can't really hear Gertie talking, telling me what you guys have written at the moment, but I will just read it so you don't have to say it again. If you can hear what I'm saying. If you can hear what I'm saying, give me a 7 by 7.
Said yes, we can.
That's all right. I haven't gone into the toilet yet. Dill Pickle hasn't seen that when I'm on road trips how this microphone can go quite far wirelessly, and that I've taken it into a couple of toilets in the past and done a toilet. Sarge's, what have I call it? It's Sarge's loo review. Sarge's loo review. Now,
Dill pickle. Said 8 by 8.
cheeky.
351 were per. Dill pickle.
Per.
Said haha.
This thing roars, man. There's nothing about this engine that purrs. It's rough at idle. Yep, loo review. Sarge's loo review. I've been to some pretty shocking loos, that's for sure. Now, Just trying to see if I can unclog the don't know that I can unclog that, so you know what, I might just...
Said this 20-second delay is damn annoying.
What 20-second delay? How do you know there's a 20-second delay?
Said it as rough and tough.
That's all right. It's worse for my moderators. Trust me, it's worse for my moderators. All right, I'll turn this around.
Dilpickle. Said you should see my high school toilet. It is very cooked.
Did you say good or cooked? I could go and look, but I'm halfway through putting an RTV in all of the good spots. I'm doing it without the nozzle, because the nozzle's blocked, which I knew was going to happen.
Dilpickle. Said because by the time you send it and then hear Gertie say it is 20 seconds.
Don't worry about 20 seconds. 20 seconds, it's plenty of time.
Pickle pass on that. Dilpickle. Said cook.
It's all good. 20 seconds. She says it in real time. It's not. So she says it in real time. It's 20 seconds that it takes 20 seconds for YouTube to process it all.
JNR that SA smart choice.
This smells like, well, it's not the nicest smell. Guess what I had for breakfast this morning? I've had it 3 days in a row now. Can't help it. The thing is, I've got to do this twice. Each side of the gasket.
Dilpickle. Said egg Sarge's way.
Was Egg Sarge's way. So good.
High school was too long ago.
Egg Sarge's way was so good. Hey, Junior, do you mind stating what, not exactly, you don't have to say exactly how old you are unless you want to, but are you in your 30s, 40s, or 50s?
Ketchup, I may have to try some.
Oh, I think everyone needs to try Egg Sarge's way. But there's nothing like doing it with Sarge. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the laptop. I should be looking at the camera. Okay, here we go.
Said JNR haha.
Let's try this way. So this needs an hour to set, so they say. But I can do both sides and bolt it on. Then it needs an hour to set. Let's. I'm going to finger the rest of it onto the gasket now. Finger it on. So I can control how thick it is.
They nearly unlocked all hairstyles. Sarge last should be the mohawk.
Oh, mohawk. If I was going to do a mohawk, I would have need to have done it 2 weeks ago when I actually had hair. But no, I planned to cut all my hair off 12 months ago. I don't know too many people that plan their haircuts 12 months in advance, but I did. I planned my beard 12 months in advance last year. And last year. I planned growing my hair out.
JNR. Said younger than you, but still a 70s baby.
Good on you, Junior. Roger. Oh, I'm living in the 70s. I don't think I can get done for copyright because my singing is so terrible. There's no way on earth they would believe I was really Shirley Strawn. And the Skyhooks. Geez, I think there's a ghost here. It sounded like someone just opened a door. All right, I'm about to bolt this back to the, well, I say bolt it back to the engine. This has never been on the engine before.
Dill pickle. Said cow. Dill pickle. Said oh that as true.
It was awesome chatting with you earlier, Pickle. It was really cool. And we will make a plan moving forward, okay? Facts, mate, facts.
Dill pickle. Said but you're not living in 70s anymore.
No, haven't lived in the 70s since the 70s. All right, I don't want to take too long because I want that. Do need to. I'll probably just wipe it off. I tell you, Pickle, I know that you'd be into this.
Said feel like I'm in my 70s sometimes though.
Born in the 70s or feel like that you're in your 70s. All right, get all that RTV off my hands. All right, I am about to put this on the block. Wish me luck, people, wish me luck. I'm going to take 2 of the longer bolts.
Said the 70s remember that well.
No. All right. I'll put this one on. All right, so that. All right, so the top one is the short one. It will locate where it needs to be. So short. I don't know. It's so short. I'm going to put a longer one on to start with. That one's too short. All right, so that's located and that's where it needs to be. All right. Whew. All these ones on. And then the alternator one's on last, which is that one and that one. So these 2 need to go on next. That one, this one. You know what? I'm going to try and see if this shorter one will it go in there. No, it's too short. I'm going to try and get a bigger one for that one. Not today. That one, and there's another hole. Oh, where are you? There you are, found you. The one down the bottom that I can never see. There we go. All right. that tool of mine? There it is. All right, let's snip all these up and then we'll use the torque wrench. The torque. Does this one work at the top? Feels like, I don't know that that'll torque up. Nah, that top one. Nah, the thread on the top one, which I don't think is massively important. All the other ones are. I don't think the top one is massively important, and it's going through the just through a thin 3mm what's going on with you? Yeah, it's just going through the backing plate. What's wrong with this one? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Just my imagination. My lips are right up against this microphone, so I probably don't need to yell. All right, the bottom one's in. All right, let's snip them all up. I'll change this top one out now that it's all located. I'll take this one out of the top. So what I'm going to do with the top one, because it's still important, what I'm going to do is get a longer one, one that I can put a nut on the end of it, and do it up like that. I think that'll be the way to go. Oh, what's going on with this one? What's going on with this one? That's weird. Now this one doesn't want to tighten up. Yeah, it was mega tight before. What's going on with that one? What is going on? Let's change one out. Let's have a look. It's all gone quiet on the stream team. All right, are these the same length? No, they're not. All right, where's this one from? That's weird. Yeah, Gertie, say something. Did I tell you I'm writing a song? I'm writing a song for Gertie. I've written half of the song. I wrote some at breakfast this morning. All right. Why isn't this one working? You know what? I reckon it's the bottom one here, because it did seem pretty long. I reckon I need to swap these two bolts over. You know, just when one just doesn't seem in the right place, and then there's usually another one that's not in the right place. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I reckon it's this one. I reckon if I put this one up here, that'll work. Before I tighten it up, I'll put this one down here. Oh yeah. Is that right? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I like it when you work it out and it doesn't take too much brain effort. But yeah, that. Right, so I'm going to torque all these bolts up now before I put the 2 alternator bolts, because there's 2 bolts behind the alternator bracket that you can't get to. So, and we're going to do it in a left to right, up, down pattern. All right, I've got to find it. Where's my little torque wrench gone? Where's my little torque wrench gone? I did use it. Where did I use it last? Not there. You know where it might be? It might be in the boot of the Lexus. Or might be in the boot of the Lexus. Well, let's start. I don't know. I think the battery's a bit. Or, you know what? Let's give it a go. I think the battery might have just enough in it at the moment. Who wants to hear the Lexus start up? Me. All the time. It should be against the law to not start it every day. All right. Oh, I might actually take my thongs off for this one. Don't need to put some coolant in there. All right, let's see if it fires up. That's hot. That's hot. The recharger is quite hot. It did enough to get it going. All right, I'm going to, once the cold start's died down, I'm going to take it out and put it in the shade outside. Now I've got to find a home for the old boot lid, because I'm keeping that. But I won't be keeping the old rear bumper bar when I replace it with the one that's behind the camera. I'll keep the tips. They're worth like $700 each side, so I'll keep the tips, but the rest of the bumper can go. And that one over there, this one's obsidian black. That one's like a metallic black pearl, so it probably won't look too bad on the car. However, when you look at it, especially around the edge like here, you'll see that there'll be metallic in that bumper and not in the paint. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Actually, I'm not going to take it far because I'm going to leave it idling for a bit. Well, that's right. If you can still hear me, I was going to check in the boot to make sure to see if that's where the torque wrench is, which I need to do now. Anyway, we'll leave this idling. But the key's in my pocket. Yeah, unfortunately, the car went to the panel beaters to get some repairs done, and when it come back, the boot lid stopped working. It doesn't matter if it was this boot lid or the other boot lid. I think there's a connector in behind the bumper somewhere that's not connected or something. Hey, look what I found. I found a couple of things. Oof. There's oil on the floor from under the Lexus. That's not good. That'll need to be sorted out. Maybe a rear main seal, I don't know. Oh, actually it's hard to tell where it's coming from because it drops down onto a tray and then it kind of runs. And so you don't know where it's coming from unless the tray's been removed. I did remove it, but I've removed some of the tray, not all the tray. Anyway, we're back. I'm back. The gentle hum of the Lexus in the background. Make sure Gertie says, yeah, okay. Let's, 7 peeps out there. Oh, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Oh. Yep, so this is still set up. The torque settings are still set up from when I torqued it up last time. So just need that. Need this, and then we're good to go. All right, so I'm torquing it up in like a cross pattern so that it all pushes back nicely. So let's start with, we'll start with the left and then the right and then the bottom. And one near the top. Where is it? It's the one that I can't see. Well, it's not really near the top. To be honest, can't really do the top one. The very top one's an alternator one. So I can't really do that one up yet. But we need to get them all pretty tight. I'll do this one next. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what you want to hear. Yep. Yep. Yeah, nice. This one down here. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Well, the Lexus is finally, well, it had to relearn because the battery went flat. It's had to relearn. There we go. Like it's cold start and everything. So it took a little bit extra for the cold start to do its thing. But it's idling now like, oh crap, like a good Lexus should. Oof, that slipped out, that wasn't good. All right. Nearly done. All right. That one. Hang on, there's one more that I can't see, isn't there? 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, that should be it, team. All right, so two more to go. The two alternator bolts. And I can just looking. Just double checking. All right, so I need to this alternator bracket down. Just have to undo the main bolt a little bit more, just because this pump is, the water pump's a little differently shaped. Just need to get a little bit more. A bit more room. Hopefully the bolt doesn't just come all the way out. There we go. There's enough room. All right, so I'll go to double check and see which one goes where. I'm pretty sure it's that. So that'll go into there. And so the main bracket goes into two of the bolts, and the lower bracket bolt. The lower bolt goes through both brackets, whereas the upper bolt only goes through the top bracket. Hope that makes sense. Made sense to me. Made sense to me. Right, so before I go too much further, the next thing I need to do is put some RTV on that plug. And then I have to try and find, actually, you know what, I think I've got something for this top spigot, which is supposedly for, okay, torqued, that's all 11 bolts for the water pump, there we go, torqued up. I think I have something for the top spigot. But in the meantime, let's put the lower one in. I do remember where they go, Junior. Thank you. What's going on? Only planes. So Dill Pickle's never seen Only Planes Network before. So they usually start up at about, well, this time in the afternoon, which it looks like they are about to. So, but they'll be on till late tonight. I'm only going to run this stream, well, don't know. How long am I going to run this stream for? It's been going for nearly 1.5 hours. I was going to try and go for about 3 hours, hoping that at the 3 hour mark, we fire this thing up and go for a little test drive. That's what I was hoping. All right, that's seated. Now I need to screw it in. Well, I shouldn't say seated. I need the 8mm. There it is. Probably on the longer socket. All right, and then I'll use this one. I don't need to torque this one up. It's not a bolt holding anything in. It's just stopping water from coming out. So I just need to make sure it's seated, and then I'll wipe any excess. All right, I reckon that's seated. And now I'll wipe any of the excess RTV off. So it's all nice and clean. I do have one more bolt to put through the top of the water pump. All right. Now, before I put the top radiator hose on, I do need to try and find a cap for this spigot end for the water heater that we're not using. All right, I'm just putting the top bolt in. This bolt that it'll tighten up, but it won't torque up. I can finger tighten it. All right, I'll probably give it a quarter turn with the little torque bolt, torque socket, torque Allen key. Give it a quarter turn, just have a feel. Yeah, that's not going to torque up. So I need the same size bolt as in I think the M6. I'll need the same size bolt, but probably 15 mil longer. So like 50 mil. And then a nut on the end. You know what? I probably got one. And I'm about to go and look for this spigot and a hose clamp. Oh, I found the hose clamps. Oh, hello. What do we have here? What do we have here? Let's see if this is the right size. All right, so if you're looking at your screen, instead of just got me on in the background, I'll show you what I've got. All right, so it's just a block off cap, like a blanking cap for exactly what I'm doing, blanking off the heater hose spigot. And I've got a heater hose clamp, which will be the right size. So let's see if it fits on this spigot. It looks like it could be close. Oh, you know what? I reckon it's too big. It's too big. I see that my bot is going mental. So I've got a bunch of these bigger ones. I don't know that I've got a slightly smaller one. I don't. Not there, not there. In here. Oh, there's a super big one. There's a couple of tools I haven't seen for a while. So I've only got the same size. I've got 3 of the same size. They're all slightly too big. And the hose clamp might be slightly too big as well. While I'm over this way, it might be a bathroom break. Well, that's slightly disappointing because that means that I can't start the car unless I block that hole. But that's okay. I mean, it's not okay. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means, I mean, I could probably buy, I'll take the thongs off. All right, I'm going to give this toilet a SARGE's loo review, if you can still hear me. I'm not sure if you can. There's going to be reasons why I never take a camera into the SARGE's loo review, because it's one thing to continue talking whilst visiting. It's totally another thing to take a camera. Anyway, I don't know if you can still even hear me. if you can, give me a 9x9. Because there's a wall in the way, so it could be stopping transmission, and I wouldn't know. I don't know until I get back and see if you guys have said 9x9 or you haven't. So, but I'm about to check. But I'm only like 10, 12 metres away from the car. I've been 50 metres away from the car and it's worked before. So, okay, I heard it. 9x9. Roger. Hey, well, I didn't know if it worked in there or not. Like I said, there's a brick wall. It's not even a brick wall. I think it's a brick wall. Actually, I don't know. Nah, I think it's just, it's just a timber wall. You know what? I do have creaming soda in here. I did myself an injustice. I bought 2 bottles of creaming soda because they were like on special if you bought 2 bottles. Do you think I noticed that one was sugar-free and the other one wasn't? And this one. Oh. Very good. Very good. I don't like the full sugary stuff, but I need to finish it before New Year's, don't I? Because it'll be New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution time. All right, so the new water pump is on. I'm pretty sure that I can put this top radiator hose on and still get the spigot on as well. To be honest, okay, now that I'll be super honest, I might try and take it off. Where is some multi-grips? Here we go. Wish me luck. Hopefully, if I can take this off and then get a part that suits better. Come on. Maybe I'll give it an extra bite. No. No, go back one. I said go back one. There we go. Okay, that moved. Okay. Okay, the whole car moved, let's be honest. The thing is, I don't need this in here. So let's remove it. I might. So if I can get another screw-in plug, that would be ultimate, because I don't know if it's moved. How about vice grips? How about vice grips? Multi-grips are one thing. Do I have some vice grips? I mean, I do. It's just, where are they? Maybe, how many toolboxes does one person need? All right, other vice grips in this drawer here. That's no. What? Why not? They're not in that drawer. Oh. Yep, there we go. Not in that drawer. Not in that drawer. Come on, vice grips. Oh. Don't know. No, I don't think I'm talking to myself. I definitely think I'm talking to you guys on YouTube. Vice grips. So I don't want to take the Lexus over to the shade because that's too far away. If I need to jump start it again, that would be too far away. So I might turn it around and face it back in just at the door and put the battery charger back on it. Yeah, probably that many. Junior, probably that many. I mean, it's not, I can't start, I'm not going to be starting the car today. Definitely tomorrow. So we can do part 3 tomorrow. Will it be part 3? No, it'll be part 2. We'll call it part 2. There's some cool stuff on this car. It's pretty mad. It's pretty mad when it runs. Sounds mad. I'll try the multi-grips again. Where could my vice grips be? Don't know. I don't think it's moving. All right, I'll move this Lexus because that'll give me a chance to think. Actually, you know what? Then I'll come back and get some more cream soda. And I need to clean up that oil. All right. Let's go windows. Is on this car. It is brilliant. It is seriously brilliant. All right. Let's park brake on. All right. We'll see if it starts again. Beautiful. All right. Let us put that battery charger back on. I'll clean that oil up a little bit. Hopefully that's sort of helped sort of push the battery back into a good charging state, because this thing did get hot. It gets hot sometimes when it struggles to charge specific batteries. I know this battery's 2 years old. Actually, maybe it's only 1 year old. And some screws. Do you have some degreaser somewhere? These screws can go there. The degreaser is wherever I put it last. There. I knew it was somewhere close. Oh, one more. All right, so no drive tonight. I need to get back over the other side of the northern suburbs to inject a cat. If you guys hadn't already heard about that, that's something I have to do tonight, every night, for a couple of nights, for a few more nights. All right, I'm just trying to work out how to get that spigot out. Geez, I hope it's threaded in. That's what I'm hoping. What else? Multi-grips, vice grips, the vice grips. The creaming soda. Tomorrow, the last day of the year. What's everyone doing tomorrow? Pickle's going up the coast. That sounds like fun. I will be trying to get down, hopefully Junior, catch you before you shoot back down to Sydney. Then we can discuss face to face the next fuel economy challenge. Oh, I forgot my creaming soda. The next fuel economy challenge. Dill Pickle hasn't heard about it, I don't think. So, Pickle, if you're bored one night, go back and watch the fuel economy challenge I did in the Lexus. Oh, that's good. That's good, actually. I'm going to put some ice with it. I'm going to put some ice with it. Oh, I forgot the ice. I opened the freezer and forgot the ice. Here we go. All right, cream. Family barbecue. Nice, Sardi. Actually, Sardi, did you see my fuel economy challenge when I drove from Brisbane to Bundaberg and back? I can't remember. I can't remember if you jumped on that stream or not. But for Dylan as well, with Dill Pickle. So cheers. So it was about 725 kilometres from here to, well, not exactly here, but from the last service station leaving Brisbane going north to the Bundaberg Rum Distillery and then back to Brisbane Airport. Said yes. And it was in the Lexus, which is 450 horsepower, V8, 5 litre, 8-speed auto with lock-up overdrive. Yeah, cheers, Dill Pickle. So that big fat car, because it's 1.8 tonne, and it was will it make it? Said, by the way, I want creaming soda too. Oh, creaming soda's so good. It went all the way to Bundaberg Rum and back. It did 700 and I ended up doing 740 kilometres in it to get back to here. and 7:45 to get to the petrol station, I'm not going to say how much fuel I put back in the car. It was a fun stream, and it was my second most popular stream on the channel. So that's how cool that one was. It was an 8-hour stream. The other one was the Birdsville to Mount Isa. That was the one that pipped it by a few hours. And that was a great stream too. That was a really good fun stream. And that one went for about 8 odd hours as well. So I think 8 hours might be the 8-hour streams are pretty good. I think you can sort of be there at the start, check it out through the middle, and then kind of be there at the end. If you miss bits, you can obviously come back and watch bits later. However, the new one that Junior, okay, so here's the deal. Junior said to me, he said, you won't make Sydney. 4 words, you won't make Sydney. And then in that car, he said, you won't make Sydney on 1 tank of fuel. Now, the fuel tank is 64 litres, and the distance is about 850 kilometres to go from the most southern part of the Brisbane LGA to the most northern part of Sydney LGA. So, like, it's never going to make it from, let's just say, airport to airport. Not going to happen. It's not going to make it from Story Bridge to Harbour Bridge. Not going to happen. But could it make it from legitimately Brisbane, as in 8 Mile Plains, the most southern part of the Brisbane LGA, so 8 Mile Plains? That's not that much far south of our Brisbane CBD, to be honest. Can it make it from there to the most northern part of the Sydney LGA, which is near Barowra? I think, and as long as everyone agrees, the Hawkesbury River Bridge at Mooney, I want to be the finishing line. Because if I run out of fuel at the top of the hill, I can roll down. I can roll down like 5-6 kilometres and then roll across the bridge. So that's the deal. And I'm going to try and do that around Australia Day. Okay? That's the deal. Brisbane to Sydney, 1 tank of fuel. I will exactly sit on the speed, on the posted speed. So in 100 zones, I'll sit on 100. In 110 zones, I'll sit on 110. Okay? If I can draft a caravan or a truck, all good for me. Yummo.
JNR said that's Central Coast us locals.
You say Central Coast. I'll be super honest with you. The most northern part, I looked at it. The most northern part of the Sydney LGA is Barowra. So the line, if I remember correctly, the line runs. Fair call. Hey, it's still, I've always considered crossing the Hawkesbury River Bridge at Mooney as coming into Sydney. I've done it so many times. For me, that's like, not crossing the finish line, but it's like, that's the last stretch as you come into the city. The next thing I look forward to after that is coming down the Gore Hill Freeway and seeing the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which you can barely see anymore because there's so many buildings. And then crossing the Sydney Harbour Bridge is pretty cool. But I will, because I want people who watch the stream to be able to put a little bit of a wager on there, right? And I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that that we have the membership's up and running by Australia Day. Like, I honestly can't see why we won't, but it's taken a week or two longer than I thought it was going to take. So that way, at least I can give some memberships out to those people that can guess the closest. So what I plan to do, and Junior, just to give it a really good effort, is I'll put a jerry can in the boot and I will drive until the car stops. I will literally drive until the car stops. And what I'll do is I'll give people 5-kilometre brackets that they can choose from. Call it a sweepstake, okay? You might have to be over 18 to do it. So for anyone under 18, I don't know if that's legal to do. So, but anyone who can guess the closest 5 kilometre increment to where my car literally stops from running out of fuel. We want to see exactly how far this Lexus can get on one tank, from full right up to the brim until it stops running. And then I'll get out and put the jerry can into it. Imagine if it got all the way to the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Yeah, not going to happen. Junior's fighting words. You won't make Sydney. I don't know, Junior, Sardi, Pickle. I honestly, and whoever else is out there listening, I honestly don't know. I knew I'd make the Bundaberg Rum and Back. I knew I'd make that one. I know that car.
Said, when are you driving it?
Near Australia Day. Near Australia Day.
Said, I think Max and I said the end of the freeway.
Max and you said the end of the freeway. I will pinpoint and send to you the exact location of the Sydney LGA, local government area, because that qualifies. To go from the border of Brisbane to the border of Sydney is Brisbane to Sydney. Come on. I don't know, honestly, I knew I'd make the Bundaberg Rum. I don't know that I can make this one. I really don't. I will definitely be prepared this time. I'll have a jerry can in the boot, of course. I'll be travelling light. I will make sure that the pressure in the tyres, I didn't even check the air pressure in the tyres last time. I will be making sure that all the air pressure in my tyres is spot on, and all my tyres are good, which they are. And I will wash the car so that it is slippery through the air, and I will run my Starlink in the back window so it's not on the outside of the vehicle. I will run it on the inside of the vehicle. I'll do it before I put the new big wing on. So the silver boots on.
Said, are you talking Sydney Metro then?
Well, Sydney local government area, because that classes as Sydney. That's Sydney. So Sydney local government area. And I will find exactly where, because I know I get a bit ripped off because the border of the Sydney LGA near Barara, or near Hornsby, runs along the side of the highway before it comes across the highway by some distance, like maybe 1 kilometre or 2 or 3 or 4. But it doesn't quite, and then it cuts across. So yeah, I will look it up on the map exactly. Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's do it now. I'm always thinking how we can do these things. All right, are you watching your screen, Junior? I've got to put my creaming soda down somewhere safe. All right. Hey, that's a pretty good view of the workshop and having a chat. I'm watching the YouTube's a little bit behind, isn't it? All right. So, how do we do the mappy thing? I'm going to do daytime, Sardi. I'll let this run through.
Said, sounds good. Daytime or night heat changes specific density of the fuel in the tank. Sorta want to fill up in the cool, but run through the heat as the fuel expands.
I will do all the tricks. Sardi, I will do that trick. So I will leave what do they say? The coldest part of the day is just before the sun rises, yeah? So the coldest part of the day is just before sunrise. So if I fill up just before sunrise, it can't really be any cooler than that. And then, yeah, as I run it down through the day, obviously it'll expand. And if I can do that, if I leave it about, 4:30 a.m., then I should be getting into Sydney at about 2:30, 3 o'clock or something like that. Now, do I stop or do I pack a little bit of food, have a good breakfast, pack a snack or two, take some water with me, maybe some creaming soda, and not stop? Now, think about it like this. It is a safe driving channel. and I do recommend safe driving. So normally I would try and get out every 2 to 3 hours, stop, move around, and have a stretch and go to the toilet and stuff like that. But should I stop? Because I don't want to slow down and stop and then have to re-accelerate.
Ha 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 ha, love it.
Yeah, Sardi, I think it's cool. This will be part 2. We've got some other fuel challenges going, or at least the EOS is sitting out there.
Yeah.
Can you see the EOS out there just past the Lexus? The little red dot just outside the garage door. So the EOS is sitting out there. It needs a mass sensor. The priority was definitely to put a new water pump on the Falcon. So that's why this one's taken priority. But we'll get a new MAF sensor for that. We haven't worked out if that's exactly the problem. All right, so let me see if I can do this. I'm going to bring up a map. So Sydney, LGA map. Let's see what happens. I think I'll just, was it local government area boundaries, blah, blah, blah. All right, I'm looking at something on the, and if I'll put it up, I'll bring it up when I can. Karingai, where is it? Is it the border? Nah, that's a crappy map. I'll try it again. I'll use the map that I used last time. It was just Google Map.
Said by the looks of it, you are referring to the Hornsby and Northern Beaches Councils.
Oh, really? Well, we have to make it fun and fair and possibly doable, let's be honest. I'm probably talking about Greater Sydney, yeah? Greater Sydney. We'll get it done and we'll make it a fair challenge, because if it's totally undoable, then it's not, then there's no point in trying. Greater Sydney area. But I'm happy to agree on a like a finishing line. Yeah, it was near Barara Heights, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna get rid of this map. Oh, that was Google Maps. All right, here's the map. All right, this is the one I'm talking about. Let's go to OBS. All right, I'm going to bring it up on the screen. I know I'm not in the screen at the moment. Full screen map. It's not going to be that one, is it? How about I do it, though? How about I add it? So window capture, that. Let's go. Select it. This one. Whee, look at that. Go. All right, team. All right, here we go. This is what I'm looking at. Sorry, there's some creaming soda. All righty, so I need to just do that. All right. So does that mean I can flick over here? All right, so I think this will work. So, all right, so this, let me know that I'll bring it up on my phone actually, so because I can't look at. Just trust me. I'll go on my phone. I'll bring YouTube up on my phone so I can literally see on my phone what we're looking at. It'll be 20 seconds delayed, but come on. Geez, it's taking ages. I'll turn it down. All right. I'll turn it sideways. I'll turn the comments off. All right. Yep, okay, that's working. All right, I can do that. All right, you go there. All right, so the light area is Sydney. All right, the light area is Sydney. So you've got all of the beaches, the harbour. You go all the way down to Cronulla. Yes, I know Cronulla is its own shire. Trust me, I still have a passport to enter the shire. I've lived there on 2 separate occasions.
Said I love Dylan Uncle.
So, hang on. Who
Hunter
was?
Selwood. Said I love you, Uncle.
Why, Hunter Selwood. Right. Well, is that an alter ego, Pickle? Anyway. All right. So let's get back to it. All right. So I'm gonna zoom in. All right. But let's agree. Well, Coogee. Look at Coogee. I used to live at Randwick, near Coogee. All the way. So Cronulla, above the Royal National Park, Campbelltown, Camden, Narellan. Okay, that's all
Said
Sydney.
Dylan Uncle.
Liverpool.
Hunter Selwood. Said I love you.
Mount Druitt, Penrith,
Dill Pickle.
Springwood.
Said no, I am here.
Ah,
Dill Pickle. Said it as not me.
it's got me then. Who that is?
Hunter Selwood. Said Dill Pickle loves you.
Is it someone we know, Pickle? Because if it's not someone that you can identify, we might have to do something about it. All right. Can we agree,
JNR.
Junior?
Said yep, Sydney Metro.
Okay. We're going to agree that this map here is Sydney. I'm going to zoom in to where I'm talking about. So, this is what I'm talking about.
Dill
Up
Pickle.
here.
Said IDK.
Yeah, okay, Pickle, gotcha. All right, now check it out. So up here is the Hawkesbury River Bridge at Mooney Mooney. Okay, I'll zoom
Hunter
it right in.
Selwood. Said yes, Uncle, we love you.
All right. We're right in the middle of organising a challenge. So here
Hunter
is
Selwood.
the,
Said and Dylan friend.
right here. That is where I want the finish line to be, but I agree that's not quite the Sydney metro area. Now we'll move down. Here is the Sydney metro area, and this is what gets me. Okay, this is how I remembered it. Okay, Junior. So Barara and Barara Heights is in white. This is classed as the Sydney metro area. But if you look, the border runs down. It crosses here. Okay, I got to make sure. So is that a railway line? All right.
Hunter Selwood. Said I am Dylan friend.
All right. So this is, oh well, Hunter. Good to have you on board, Hunter. Thank you. Dylan, you would know who your friend Hunter is. All right. So Junior, the Pacific Highway, out of all these ones.
Said yes, my friend, yes, joking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you have a look, the border here.
Said I got him to join the stream.
It crosses, well, thank you, I appreciate it. Well, welcome to the stream, Hunter. So here's the border. It actually crosses the old Pacific Highway here. So realistically, if I got onto the old Pacific Highway, I only need to make it to this point right here. Okay? This point, I'll go in a little bit. And that's where you can see the railway line. So that's the old Pacific Highway there. But if I'm on the new Pacific Highway, as you can see, the borderline runs in between the old highway and the new highway. It actually runs along the railway line. It runs literally straight through Barara train station, follows the railway line all the way down. We got this overpass here. I've been on that overpass before. All the way down. Keeps following the railway line. Now we've got to find the exact spot. Here it is. The exact spot where it crosses over is, what are we calling this place? Mount Ku-ring-gai Motel. There's an Audi there. So right here, this is the actual finish line. This would be the actual finish line right here, where the border deviates from the railway line and goes across the Pacific Highway And this is the most northern part of Sydney Metro, which I class as Sydney. So if I can make it to there, that's definitive in my book. Okay, that's definitive. So that is that Mount Ku-ring-gai train station. All right, so if I can make it to the northern end of Mount Ku-ring-gai train station, that's what I reckon. Now, if I put a dot there, can I drop a point, drop a mark? All right. So let's do directions. From there, so choose a start. Let's choose another point. So that's that point. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, that's the most northern part where the highway crosses the border into the Sydney metro area. So I class that as Sydney. Let's move north, past
Sardi. Said agreed.
Agreed, thank
Hunter
you.
Selwood. Said I am level 300 in Fortnite. I am tough.
I have no idea about Fortnite. Right, as we move into Brisbane, 8 Mile Plain, just here.
JNR. Said Mount K is just before the Big Dipper on the freeway.
There you go. The Big Dipper with the windsock. I know where you're talking about. All right, so Brisbane, here you've got the gateway sweeping around onto the M1. So you've got the M3 and the and so it is the M1. But right here, 8 Mile Plain, this here, I can tell you, I can show you another map, but trust me, this is basically where the M1 and the M3 join up. So the M3 in from Brisbane and the Gateway Arterial Road, right here. All right, check it out. It says 865 kilometres. There it is. All right, so without any stops, it's 9-hour drive. 8 hours, 57 minutes, 865 kilometres along the A1, M1, A1, the National Highway, the Pacific Highway. Okay? That is the challenge. 865 kilometres. Let's just call it 9 hours. We'll round it up to 9 hours. And if you went the other way, it would be exactly 900 kilometres. Exact. Oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, I mean, no, I don't see it happening. There's other cars that'll do 900 kilometres, probably not a Tesla. But this is the one. And also 900 kilometres in 10 and a half hours, that's an extra hour and a half to go the New England Highway. So we're definitely not doing that. So that's the challenge. I'm saying it here live on the channel. And that's what I want to do. So 865 kilometres on one tank. That is Brisbane to Sydney. And if I think, in Junior, I think we can agree that that is one epic challenge. I am absolutely not sure if I can make 865. And 9 hours of driving, in theory, 9 hours of driving non-stop. If I don't stop, if I don't pee, and I take minimal food with me.
Said my car will do 900 kLms, but it has got 160 L of diesel across its S2 tanks.
Sorry, Mido. Hey, Mido. Hey, Mido. It's good to hear from you, mate. Mido. Yes. If I had 160 litres, that would be an extra. That'd be an extra 104 extra 100 litres.
Said not gonna lie, when I am older, I am gonna become a professional steal a brain rot player. 67.
When you say 67, is that you saying 6'7"? I think you need to say it differently. You can't say 6'7" as 67.
Almost set your clock by it. Ditto.
Well, Middo, you're not coming on that challenge with me for a couple of reasons. One, I ain't stopping. Two, there's no air conditioning in the Lexus and I already know what you like with no air conditioning. And three, I need to throw as much weight out as possible, so you're definitely not coming. But we've already discussed that, so yes. Anyway, that's the deal. 9 hours. You got to say 6-7 differently, Hunter. So that's the deal. Anyway, let's...
Hunter Selwood said 67.
Let's go back to where I was. There we go. All right, that's the go. That's the go. The 865 on a 64-litre tank. You know what? Middo, leading up to Australia Day, probably around the 20, somewhere around the 23rd, 24th, 24th of January. 24th of January.
6-7.
Yeah, that's, see, Dill Pickle gets it. That's how you say 6-7, otherwise it's 67. But Pickle, what's the new one? 6 dash what? Hey, I've heard that they've made it illegal in schools and all sorts of carry on. I heard it's only an Aussie thing too. So well done for it only being an Aussie thing. I think that's pretty cool. I shall get in front of the camera again. Where's my batteries for my phone? 76%, that's all right. Hey, look at the percentage on my phone. It's 7.6. 7.6. All right. You got it. Hey, Middo. Middo. Middo.
Said no.
No? You don't reckon? Hey, it's been banned at schools, it's been banned at restaurants. This whole 6-7 thing's been banned, man.
Said maybe around the same time that I am heading home as well. Hunter Selwood said no. Middo said in a van as a second.
Who shouldn't be a mod? Are you saying Middo shouldn't be a mod? Pickle.
Hunter Selwood said that as me and Dante do that.
You are...
Said yes, sir.
Are you saying it's mean? I don't think it's mean. I think, this is what I reckon. Middo, what do you think, mate? If somebody
Said fantastic news.
somebody says it once, that's okay. I don't even think they need a warning. I don't even think they need a warning. When they do it a second time,
Dill Pickle
give them 5 minutes.
yes banning 6-7.
We won't ban it. It's not banned, but if you say it a second time, in the bin, in the sin bin.
Middo said hit me with it.
All right. So everyone deserves one chance. I think everyone deserves a chance, unless you do something, you know.
Said I just hit a backflip. Are you proud of me? Stream element planning on should be in each. Said Sardi just tipped 200.
Sardi. All right, Sardi, thank you, legend. What am I going to do? I've got the camera sitting on a ladder. Let me turn it round slightly.
Said right you lot hear that.
Sardi, legend. Let me turn this around.
Said YLR
YLR Sardi.
Sardi. My timeout finger ready.
You little ripper, Sardi. All right, here we go. This is my setup. Welcome to my setup. My 45-year-old office table. 46 this new year. Sardi, thank you. Now I need to. It's not on this one, is it? Or is it? Did a thing come up? Did a little half steering wheel thing come up? I'm not sure, but you did say something. Oh, okay, that's what it says. I can see it here. Great planning and should be an interesting trip. We'll keep an eye out for it. Enjoy injecting the kitty. Dude, she's not a kiddie, man. She's 18 years old. 18 years old. She's in human years, she's an 80-year-old cat. Oh, do anything that relates to 6'7". You'll get 5 minutes in the sin bin. 5 minutes in the sin bin. All right? And then you say, enjoy Jack and the kitty tonight. Sadly, it's not my kind of... Oh, Sardi, we're going to be friends for a while, mate. With that attitude, we could be friends for a while. So, thanks for the $2, man. Seriously, every hour and every dollar counts towards making this channel. You know I've got big shoes to fill.
7,198. Thank you for being my first 5-minute timeout. Hunter Selwood said I just hit a backflip. Are you proud of me?
Hey, Middo, did you just...
Said all good mate, just having a laugh. Dill pickle. Said I got TIMEOUTTTT.
So the thing is, I know that Hunter and Dill Pickle are probably really good at working out the tech, yeah? Because they're in that time, in that time of their life that you're going to be good at the tech. Thank you, yeah, Pickle.
Said thank you, Sardi, for the super chat, you amazing human being.
Yeah, 100%.
ANR.
Well, I mean, it's not a super chat yet, is it? It's not classed as a super chat yet. I'm not officially allowed to do. Can't do super chats yet. It's a proper tip. It went through the tip process. So, Sardi, thank you, mate. YLR, you little ripper, Sardi.
Said polo. Did Sarge say polo?
Did I say polo? Did I say polo? As in Marco Polo? Or Volkswagen Polo? Or polo shirt, polo top? Or that game that weird people play, polo?
Middo. Said and thanks for being my first 2 Dill Pickle 7198.
Hey, so there's two things. Middo, firstly, do you know who Dill Pickle is to me? Sardi, thanks. And secondly, as you see, you didn't really get rid of him. You've put him in a timeout, but he's still there because he's clever. You guys crack me up. Where am I? I need to go back on my YouTube. So up here, we've been on it's 2 hours 18 minutes. There we go. All right, so
Hunter Selwood.
we're going to fire the car up.
Are you proud of me?
So.
Said no, Sarge.
So Dill Pickle is my nephew. So your first time out, timing somebody out on the channel is my family. So don't feel too bad because as you see, he's not really timed out. He knows how to come back. Oh, or does he? Anyway, you know what? It doesn't matter. He won't take offense, Middo. He's a good kid. So if anybody has to be timed out, I think that's probably the best pick, to be honest, because he'll come back in a couple of minutes. He'll bounce back and he'll be fun. But here's the thing. I'm sure he can still hear this, right?
Middo.
Where am I?
Yeah, I realized that a second after you said it, and it was a double bunger.
Here's the thing. He
I hit a backflip again. Please be proud.
Are you actually? Hey Hunter, are you actually?
Got him on the second go.
Are you actually doing flips? You should video it and then. Oh no, send it to Pickle. Send it to Dylan, and then Dylan can send it to me, and we can check it out. Anyway, what was I going to say? We'll start the car. We'll fire it up. I'm going to put the camera back where it was. Yeah, but I don't think he does. I don't think he has more than one account. I don't think he's got more than one account, but he could probably jump on his mum's account. I mean, He could probably do that. Leave a link in the Discord.
Feel free to join the Driving Live Australia community on our Discord server at Discord.
All right, I'm going to move some tools. Um,
Said I didn't do anything wrong on my phone. Why did you ban me? That as illegal.
hey, Pickle.
Middo. Said he has got 2 accounts clearly.
Okay, he's either got 2 accounts or maybe he's got 2,
Dill pickle. Said yeah I do.
or maybe he's got 2 devices. All right, I'm just cleaning up some tools here in the engine bay. We're going to fire this thing up. We are going to fire this thing up because that's the least I can do. I don't think... So there's nothing in the water pump. The other thing is too, firing it up and warming the engine block up is going to help set the RTV. Now there's no fan, so which means there's no fan belt, which means the water pump's not going to spin. The alternator's also not going to spin, but that's okay. Which means there's not going to be any water going everywhere, although there's no water in the water pump anyway. There's probably just minimal water sitting in the like the bottom of the block. So we will fire the we'll fire up the big 351.
Said I just did a boom boom no. Dill pickle. Said I got another timeout. I didn't do anything rude. Pickle, please help.
All right, enough timeouts.
Said Dill pickle 7,198.
Enough timeouts.
Logged in on 1 account. Then both would be timed out.
Enough time. Well, I think that's... We play by some rules. The rules are, it's a family-friendly channel. And we don't like to get too political. We don't like to talk about negative stuff. The whole 6-7 thing, let it go. It doesn't need to be on this channel. This is a mature channel. If you want to learn about driving, safe...
Do anything wrong.
Nah, it's all right. You'll be back. You'll be back. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be back. It's not like there's... It's not like you're going to get a bad report card at the end of the semester, okay? So just have pleasant conversation and don't upset Middo. So he will like to try and keep the channel in a good spot. So it's all good. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. I actually don't know how to bring... Actually, it's a good question. I don't know how to bring you back.
JNR. Said just sitting in the corner watching from afar.
Junior, that's the best place to be.
Said yes I am happy I vape-popped my timeout cherry now so long as nobody else.
What do you mean you hit a backflip? What did you hit a backflip in, Dill Pickle? Are you talking about on your trampoline outside? Are you talking about on some sort of YouTube game or not game, but you know what I mean? Xbox game? All right, I'm just getting rid of all of this stuff out of the engine bay. Yep. So we can fire it up, but we can't drive it. We can't drive it anyway. I'm not going to move it. So anyway, are we ready to fire? Are we ready to fire this car up?
Said in the world, haha. Stream elements. Said JNR 372.7. You win some, you lose some, you wreck some. Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt.
Ditto.
He goes all right.
Said Dill Pickle 7,198. You typed a variant of the phrase that we just discussed. I did a timeout. It will be upsired by now because you re-chatting.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Hey, no sweat. I don't actually know how to unfreeze someone or whatever. So anyway, all right, are we ready to fire up the Falcon?
Said, but I was saying how you were banning it, not saying to be rude. Middo. Said, did we we all hear about Greg Biffle's plane crash.
Yeah, I know all about Greg Biffle's plane crash.
Said fire it up, sunshine.
Yeah, Junior. All right, okay. Don't worry about Greg Biffle at the moment. We can continue that story a little bit later because it's actually pretty sad. And I've watched a bit of his stuff with him and Cletus lately and all that sort of stuff. So we'll talk about it in a bit. But let's fire up the Falcon. You know what? Cletus and Biffle, they'd want to hear this. What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
Said no.
What do you mean no, Pickle? Is that no? You don't want to fire up the Falcon? Oh. All right. All right, everything's out of the engine bay.
Stream Elements. Said no promoting of other channels.
All right, I'm
Without prior permission from DLA moderators.
gonna put the microphone.
Said do it.
I'm gonna put the microphone up there, up the back. Do it. Fire it up. Someone put a bloody 1000cc motorcycle in the way. Oh, hello, little old yeller. All right, I'm going to put it here. The microphone.
Said hey, Bill Pickle 7198. Be cool now. I know you feel like you may have been wrong, but we can chat about that in Discord. I see you, and I will have a chat to you about it offline.
You guys don't need to chat about nothing. Just let it be a memory. That's all you need to do. All right, this is what we do. We start.
Said we are sure chill NHF.
We're starting the car, you guys. Shh. All right.
Dill Pickle. Said AO.
I forgot. I got a kill switch here.
Said why you want my Discord. Dill Pickle. Said JK haha.
All right, kill switch is on. Let me get in. All right. Quiet, everyone. Here we go. All right. I'll let it idle for about another minute. And that should just get enough heat into it to just help the RTV set. But at the moment, so what's happening is you've got the flywheel, the harmonic balancer and the front pulley is spinning down there on the crankshaft. And then, oh, come with me, come with me. Here we go. So we got the front pulley spinning. Obviously, there's no pulley on the fan at the moment, or on the alternator. So the battery's currently, well, the battery's not doing anything because there's no fuel injection or anything on this. I mean, it's providing spark, so it is losing a little bit of power, but that's fine. And but yeah. But I can do this. All right, let's shut the girl down. Well, I say girl. Oh, it's a boy. It's a boy car. There we go. Woo! Guess what? It's very smelly in here now. Whew. What do you mean start the car? It's already started, man. Or is that not live? Oh.
Dill Pickle. Said Sarge, start the car. Middo. Said yeah, okay, I'll give you that one Sarge.
Wow. I mean, I have been to your place once in this car, Middo. So, and I'm sure Pickle. Can you remind me? Have you been in this car? Yes.
Middo. Said and that smell seems to be coming from Sarge's general direction.
Can't argue with that one. Can't argue with that one. Does seem to be coming from my general direction.
JNR. Said ha 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 ha. Middo. Said no, Sarge Dill is taking the wee wee. Said nice.
Let me check the stream.
Middo. Said and my dog is still in therapy. Dill Pickle. Said yes, I have.
Yeah, nah, that's all right. I'm used to Dill Pickle being. He's actually got a good sense of humour for a young fella. I'll be honest. So, yeah, Sardi. That's 4 letters says it all. It is nice. It's first time I heard this car.
Dill Pickle.
I think Dill Pickle.
You start the car, Sarge. You haven't started it.
Hey Pickle, have you had too much sugar this afternoon? Oh, speaking of sugar, it's what do you call this stuff again? Creaming soda. All right.
Hunter Selwood. Said I just 360 no scope Chun Li in Fortnite.
All right, I'm going to bring the Lexus back in because I need to. Oh, what's the time? I need to go. I've got 15 minutes before I need to go. All right, I'm going to bring the Lexus back in. Oh. Oof. I'll leave that there. I'll nose the Lexus in. And so I'll need this cable up this way for when it's in. And then I've got to bring the BMW motorcycle back over. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the volume's working, as in the microphone's working. What is that? Little rubber thing. All right, so I'll bring the Lexus in. Again, another V8. We'll put the bonnet down enough. Just to there. Can you hear how good this one sounds, even though I'm in the car? Oh. let's be honest. Hey, Sardi, nice as well. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll bring it in forwards. Just means I need to get out on the right-hand side. Sometimes I don't leave myself a lot of gap. That's all. But it should be okay. Should be okay. All right. Let's see how much room's out the back of the car. I might have to just roll it forward. Roll it forward. Should be enough room there. This is how we manhandle the cars around here. There we go. Yeah, there's enough space for me to walk through there, so that gives me plenty of space for that motorcycle. All right. Oh, please. Please. All right, you want to see another V8 engine? This one's only a 5 litre. I say only. This one's only a 5 litre. Let's. Ooh, it's a bit wet through. Oh, it's a bit wet down there. Oh. All right, let's turn that on. All right. Okay, so that's going to help charge that battery. I'm going to turn this battery's kill switch back off. There we go. Now that pump should be good, but we won't know if it's leaking or not leaking or anything until we put all the, until I get that piece. I'm going to do that tomorrow. We'll do a part 2, shall we? Part 2. Anyway, let's see if the microphone works all the way over to get the motorcycle. I'll make sure the key's in my pocket. All right. So let me. All right, I'm going to put the motorcycle in just at the back here. All right, so I'm going to say some numbers. That is. Okay, just a type in K1200. What this model of motorcycle is. It's a K1200. Oh, it's a big bike. This thing, it's so old. It's 1999. All right. Now the problem with this motorcycle, if you can still hear me, the problem with this motorcycle is it's stuck in second gear. It's stuck in second. I'm going to do a little lap. Jeez, the Lexus looks weird with a silver boot on it. All right, I'm bringing the big beamer in. All right, I've got to try and put it in as sideways as possible. So I've got to get an angle, and then it's hard because I'm driving it in second gear. There we go. And then because it's stuck in gear, you put the side stand down, it'll turn off. Now, are we in? Oh, we're in enough. All right, I'm going to wind the door down, but I'm in enough. The aerial, there's an aerial if you can't. Is that AWOL Stu? Wow. You're going to have to rewind and watch it from the start. So if you can't see it, there's an aerial on this motorcycle because it's got a 4-speaker stereo system, 6-stack STD player. It's got a tape player in it. And I'm going to bring the door down. I just need to hold the aerial in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So it's not auto down, it's only auto up on the door. You can't do auto down because you might kill someone. We can't have that. All right, door shut, and there we go. aerials in. And I've got enough room to squeeze past. Oh man, I could have put the bike in a little bit better than that, let's be honest. I'm going to turn the Lexus off more because it's not, the ignition isn't off properly. All these push buttony things. And off. There we go. Now it's off properly. All right, so the Lexus can stay on battery charge. Is it dark in here? Give me a sec. Oh, so much coolant on the ground here. It's all getting soaked up by rags, so that's okay. Oh. And there we go. All right. You sent me something on my phone, Pickle. Alrighty, I'll get rid of that. Live stream. 360 on what? Let's have a look.
JNR. Said Middo.
On the trampoline, of course.
Dill Pickle.
Is that a 360? That's a forward flip.
Dill Pickle. Said yes.
Can't really see it too much on the camera. Just saying. All right. Okay, everybody. We have been going for 2 hours and 42 minutes. It's been good to have a couple of you guys, like, you know, a few of you guys around. Middo. Right, Middo, if you're there, I just read your message, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know. It depends on what time of day, because my hours are kind of strict. My hours are strict. All right. I am okay. I'm okay to leave as long as I turn everything off. You know, I'm going to turn this camera back around. There we go. I know there's a cable there. Oh, it's...
Said yes, Sarge, you rereading my message.
Yeah, I read your message, Middo. All right, I'll just move that there. Get that cable out of the way. There we go. Creaming soda. Now, for you that don't know, didn't I turn that camera around? What's going on?
Middo. Said it LL be afternoon sometime.
Oh yeah, it's not live. There
Said
we go.
W Uncle.
How's my shirt? This is a very much a workshop shirt.
Said okay, see everyone Haru until next time. Dill Pickle. Said
Sadi.
everyone
Hey,
said
Sadi.
Uncle.
Sadi, 3 things. 1, thank you for the $2 donation. That means a lot. You're a legend. 2, I'll definitely make sure everyone knows about the fuel challenge, but it's close to Australia Day. And 3, I'll probably see you on Only Planes
Said Uncle.
soon if you're going that way.
Selwood. Said W Uncle. Dill Pickle. Said W Uncle.
All right.
Hunter Selwood. Said W.
The other thing is there might be vodka in this.
Said
There
W
might be.
Uncle.
Well, there might not be. There might be a dash. It's a dash. I've got to drive.
Hunter Selwood. Said W Uncle.
Ah.
Dill Pickle. Said W love you Uncle.
Hey, Middo, where are you now?
Said yes Uncle.
Hey, Hunter needs to go in the bin.
W Uncle E. Hunter Selwood. Said W Uncle. Sardi. Said T.
Hunter, too much. Hunter.
Said yes I noticed it.
All right, oh, camera. Hunter, you're in the bin for 5 minutes and you can come back and
LL be on Only Planes.
and then I'll say goodbye.
Said we love you Uncle. Dill Pickle.
Actually, I've got 4 minutes. I've got 4 minutes. I'm going to get off in 4 minutes.
Said W Uncle. Hunter Selwood. Said W Uncle.
Hey, Middo, can you give him? Can you like do different times? I don't know. As a moderator, can you like time him out for 60 seconds or 120 seconds? Not sure.
Said sorry Uncle.
You're not my nephew.
Middo.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it.
My mom and dad's in the deep south.
It's all good. I'm gonna turn it off now anyway.
Said, what did Hunter do?
Oh, what did he do? You can't just keep repeating. You can't just keep repeating yourself. It's not very mature.
Dill pickle.
Okay, pickle.
Said, but you're AW uncle.
Yeah, but you see what Middo done? Have a look. See what Middo done? So we run a mature channel here, and I'm happy to have you on board, but you got to pick and choose your times. Jumping around on the trampoline, be a kid, be 12, it's all good, or 14, or 16, or however old you are.
Said I may time him out for 1 minute.
Hey, Middo, 1 minute's cool.
Dill pickle.
Right, he's only off for 1 minute, Pickle, so don't sweat it, man. But actions have consequences, and you guys need to learn that.
On only planes.
Pickle, I'm going to see you on only planes. I've got to drive back because you know I've got to sort Puddin out at 6:30. So I'm about to jump in the car outside in the Passat and jump back across to Bethany's place. So I will be shutting this stream down, but let's play a song. Let's play a song. Not Ranger Danger. Do we have another song? I'll play... How about I haven't played Konnichiwa yet. I've named a song called Konnichiwa. Normally that would be a hello song, obviously. But we played Sayonara last time, so let's play Konnichiwa, okay? Let's play Konnichiwa. Where are you?
Dill pickle. Said only PLANES.
We're going to play Konnichiwa.
Hunter Selwood. Said brain
Here we are. We've got the new pump fitted, but we need to modify it. So I'm going to get the stuff tomorrow to modify it, and we'll do part two. Right, I'll leave you with the tune. Here we go, catch you on only planes. See you later.